Hello and welcome to Augustine Kitesurf's video page. Today we're going to be talking about the Flying Squirrel. This is version 2 of the Flying Squirrel, and we made a couple of changes to this board to make it a lot more versatile for you. So, what's one of the first things that we changed? Well, actually maybe it'd be better if we talked about the things that we didn't change. We didn't change the plan shape of this board at all. The plan shape is 100% the same as last year's. It worked so good, and the curves were so nice off of the tail and the nose, we would have been stupid to mess with it. It worked incredibly well. So one of the improvements that we did make in the board this year was we added a little bit more volume to it. So we added 1/8 of an inch in the whole overall thickness of the board, and we increased the rail volume as well. You see the rail's a little beefier. It's still that 70-30 rail, but we left a little bit more volume in it so that it would feel a little bit more surfy and a little less knifey. The last version that we did was really fun, really fast and whippy, but we had some people say, hey, could you do us customs that were maybe just a little bit slower? We did those customs and we thought, damn, these work really good, and we're going to continue to do it. So also unchanged from last year is the bottom concave. The only difference is that there's a little bit less of it. And what that has to do with is just slowing the board down a little bit so that it's more, I guess, well-rounded for actual wave riding, and then whenever you're just out cruising sort of in the flats. Next thing we did was to convert this thing into a 5-fin setup. So you can run this as a quad or you can run it as a thruster. And we found that as a thruster, it's great. I mean, it's loose, it's fast, it's fun. And when we run it as a quad, it tracks well, does airs amazing, which the old one really didn't kick off the tail the way that we wanted it to. Whenever we're trying to do airs, we always really went to the P line if we wanted to have like a really fun air session, but this thing now is an animal with airs. And personally, I've been riding it a ton and absolutely love it. Materials are a little bit different for this year. You'll notice that we are not running with the composite stringer anymore. We were actually going to like an engineered wood stringer. So this is giving us the best of both worlds. It's giving us the damping of wood, but it also has the strength of the composite, because these are very specifically selected plies of wood that are in the stringer, and they're very strong, and you know what? The feeling is amazing in these boards. They're all full EPS construction still with a 2.1 pound foam, and we're running E-glass on the bottom. And this year, actually we're doing a couple different things in the deck. We're running quad axial as a deck patch in here, and what that does is basically you have fibers running this way, fibers running that way, fibers running this way, and that way. It makes the deck incredibly strong and still incredibly light. So we end up with a board that's right around 6 pounds, a little bit heavier than they used to be. Excuse me, it's hot, I'm a little bit tired, and it's Sunday and I'm making these videos, but anyway. We're really stoked on how they turned out. So we've got the carbon in the back, we've got quad axial, we've got 4 ounce, we've got 6 ounce, we've got deck patches. Oh, we also changed the nose a little too. I don't know if you can see it, but you know, we used to have that really pointed nose. We decided we'd actually just do a little chopped angled nose, mostly because, I don't know, I thought it looked pretty cool. And when we were in the shaping bay, we were just messing around like, you know, what if we did a little subtle spear nose V thing off the front? And worked out really good. So anyway, that's the fast version of what's happening with this board. You know, just like last year, it's got the carbon reinforcement where you really need it, extra reinforcement in the tail. This one has deck pads on it. You can get them from us with deck pads, without. You can get them with fins, without. Check out AugustineKitesurf.com if you want to order one of these or for more information. But the fact is, you're watching this video now and you might be doing it on our website or on YouTube. Anyway, that's the quick and dirty. Talk to you later. Bye.